In a quiet village, in a small and cozy house, lived a little gray kitten named Mia. She had fur as soft as fluff, paws as white as snow, and big green eyes that sparkled with curiosity. During the day, she was the bravest kitten in the world. She ran through the garden, jumped after butterflies, and climbed fences without any fear. But at night was a different story. As soon as the sun set and shadows started dancing on the walls, Mia felt her heart shrink. She would hide under the blanket and squeeze her eyes shut, hoping the darkness would go away. What if there are monsters outside? What if the shadows in the corner come to life? She wondered, trembling slightly. One evening, Grandma Cat, a big and gentle feline with fluffy white fur, saw Mia hiding under the blanket. She smiled wisely, wrapped her lavender scarf around her neck, and sat beside her. "My dear, why are you afraid of the dark?" Grandma asked, gently stroking her head. "Because it's scary. I can't see anything, and maybe there are monsters," Mia replied, curling her tail close to her. Grandma chuckled softly and looked out the window. "Oh, my dear, darkness is not an enemy. The night hides the most beautiful things, but you have to be brave enough to discover them. Come with me outside." "Outside? At night?" Mia asked, her eyes growing even bigger. But because she trusted Grandma, she carefully stepped onto the floor and followed her outside into the garden. The moment she stepped out, Mia was speechless. Everything was so peaceful. The sky was full of stars twinkling like tiny enchanted gems, and the big white moon watched over the world. In the grass, fireflies danced like tiny living lights, while crickets sang a gentle night song. "It's so beautiful," Mia whispered, forgetting for a moment that she had been afraid. "See? The night is not a monster. It's a magical story. The stars show you the way. The moon embraces you with its light, and the fireflies dance just for you. You only have to look with an open heart." Mia sat down on the grass and gazed at the sky, feeling safe. Her fear began to melt away, like a snowflake under the sun. That night, when she returned to her soft bed, she didn't hide under the blanket. She looked at the moon through the window and fell asleep with a peaceful smile on her face. From that night on, Mia was never afraid of the dark again. Every evening, she watched the stars and remembered that the night is not an enemy, but a friend full of magic. The end.